I think I've hit a boiling point in my life at the moment. For as long as I can remember, I've been able to joke around and talk to just about anyone. But the closer I get to people and the more serious or distinct they are, the harder it becomes. And I don't even mean serious in like a dramatic sense, just people you can't really vibe with, people you can't connect to in that effortless, unspoken way. I've come to accept that you'll always run into people like this, but something I've noticed, and it's starting to wear me down, is that there are some people who just don't get it. No matter how hard you try, and honestly, I think that might be more my fault than anyone else's. Lately, it's gotten to a point where even people I care about, people I've known for years, just don't respond well to me anymore. Like, I'll give you an example. I like to joke with people in this weird, antisocial way. Maybe I'll send a cursed or stupid meme of something that's like old, something from like 2008, followed up with a vague, cryptic comment to mess with them when they respond, and then send something completely that kind of, something that connects to what I said vaguely. And somehow that's enough to completely throw people off and piss them off. And sometimes they stop talking to me for like a week. Sometimes it's enough to kill the friendship altogether. I don't know how that happens, but it does. That kind of thing messes with you. It makes you feel like you can't even talk to people the way you naturally would anyone. And maybe that's just part of growing up, learning when to shut up and filter yourself. But it sucks. I just feel numb and bored when I can't talk to people in the way that I've been and used to. Sometimes I wonder if I should just start taking Adderall, Xanax, or something and become one of the sheep. That's how it feels. Or maybe the real solution is just being honest with what I say or saying nothing at all. I've noticed that when I talk to people I'm close to, I can only really say about a third of what I actually want to say. This is in general for everyone to be successful. And even then, I still come across as boring or disconnected later in the conversation or down the line. So it ends up feeling like a lose-lose situation. Like no matter how I show up, authentic or filtered, I can't win. And by win, I mean just having a simple conversation with people, what feels necessary. So I end up turning to other platforms or ways to just talk to strangers, people, outside, anywhere. I used to think I was just resetting, just doing what felt natural. But every time I went back and tried to reconnect with people I knew, I somehow pushed them away even more. I don't always know how, but obviously I do. I'm the 80% factor here. Deep down, you know that feeling, being in the moment, not realizing the impact of what you're doing until after the fact. I started spending more time on places like VR Chat, Omegle, those kind of chat rooms. And weirdly, there's something freeing about it. You get to talk to strangers, but you're still online. There's this unique blend of sincerity and safety, the anonymity that gives you a buffer. If things get weird, you can just dip. Maybe they'll remember your username or see you in recently played with or whatever, but most people won't add you. They won't remember you. If you're like me, you're just a shadow. And I don't mean that in the edgy, I'm some kind of pariah way, but I've just been around long enough, over 20 years, to know how these things play out for me. If you want to fix yourself, you already know what you have to do.